So you've created an app that takes this. How hard is it that for me to use? Do I have to like go in every single time and like get that data from the doctor, or is it pretty easy for me to do that as a patient?
Well, if your doctor uses an electronic medical record system, by using our app, you would go in and find your provider and essentially take custodianship of that, right? So we currently collect data on over 190 million Americans in the country.
Wow.
Collect information from over 24,000 health systems. And, we're different from other tech companies in the market where, on your watch, you go into your patient portal and access it, but we give you that ownership, right? We're not saying that, hey, now this belongs to property of XYZ tech company,
Right.
which is why are based on Web3 and blockchain technology, which the goal of that technology is to really start to democratize data ownership, but ownership, globally.
Right. So theoretically, if I got a new primary care doctor, I could just give him a read-only token for my medical records.
Correct. You can share that with them if they're on our platform, right?
And then he would have access to my general ledger or my protected general ledger, and I could give him the key for that pretty easily.
Exactly.
I
You
like
can share that, and then you can revoke access as well, right? Guys, no, you no longer go to that practice and provider. You can also be able to revoke that access.
I get frustrated with my dentist pretty frequently, and I end up firing them about every 3 or 4 years, and I find somebody else. So, I would like to revoke that data from them at some point. But they still own it. So basically, I guess what you're doing is the doctor still owns all the rights to the data. You have the rights to review it, so you're getting custodianship of a copy of the data. Is that correct?
Yes. To be able to share with whoever.
Right. So you're not taking that data from the doctor. He still owns it. He still has it. You just now have a copy of it. So you are now the definitive source for all of your medical records instead of it scattered to 20 different places.
Exactly.
Okay. Who pays for that?
That's a good question. We have multiple business models. It is so we are a direct to consumer model as well as B2B to C. So we fall under, digital health apps, where a lot of insurance companies are providing reimbursements for that, especially when it comes on to, reported patient monitoring devices and systems. Where especially with Web3, we're going to see a lot more new business models, where entities and organizations can start to, be incentivized for, contribute in their data storage space, right, to host a network. So we have essentially two buckets where we put our revenue models in.
Wow, that is so cool. And I can see the B2B model where you're selling it to the insurance companies and large companies as a benefit for their employees. And I can see some people buying that because they're concerned about it and they want to have a definitive source of record for all of their medical records. But I also see at least most Americans not really caring that much about their long-term health enough to pay for an app on a monthly basis, right? There's a percentage of them, but the line at McDonald's tells you something different about what people care about their health in today's economy. So
it's a long line.